This table is so unstable. Today, we're going to be making something, as you can probably tell. I tried to set the camera at a level where you can see this and also my face, but it's like not working today. We don't look very straight. Deal with it. So, today we're going to be making kimchi, and I've always wanted to make kimchi for like a very long time. Not your bog standard kimchi. So your bog standard kimchi is made with Napa cabbage, and it has like 1,000,001 ingredients. Actually, it's not true. But the main issue with making regular kimchi is that it takes like months, like weeks, because basically you're fermenting the cabbage. And I don't have time to do that. No, not got time to do that. So, today we're going to be making a variation of kimchi called green onion kimchi or pa kimchi. These are green onions. And these are absolutely the wrong kind of green onions. But same with Napa cabbage, it's not sold in this country. So the type of green onions that you'll need are the long, thin variety. There's two types of Korean green onions, jokpa and silpa. Jokpa is the small variety that has dark green leaves and a slightly bulged out stem, so fat bums. And silpa is the regular scallions that are harvested when they're young. And you want to use jokpa as opposed to silpa, which are the long, they'll have like... She's crawling along the floor. I think she can smell the onions. You want to use jokpa, which are the long, thin ones. They're not sold in this country. We have literally one variety of green onions, and like this is it. That's it. I love green onions. But so when I decided to make kimchi, I thought, yeah, we're going to have to use green onions because I can't use Napa cabbage and I don't have 300 hours to let it ferment. And the good thing about green onion kimchi is you can let it ferment or you can eat it straight away. And this is a very, very, very simplified recipe of green onion kimchi, because the actual recipe, which I have collected like resources over a few websites, uses a few ingredients that I'm not using. So they use obviously green onions, gochugaru, which is Korean hot red pepper flakes, sugar, minced garlic, minced ginger, and something called mulchi ekjot, which is fish sauce. And what's also typical is they make a slurry out of rice and add that to the thing. I haven't got time to do that today, and I only realised that that was an ingredient a few hours ago, and I'm not adding fish sauce or it's like anchovies and anchovy sauce and stuff. No, not adding that. But the website also says you can use soy sauce as a substitute to make it vegetarian or vegan. So that's what I'm going to be doing, soy sauce, because I don't fancy putting anchovies in this. So, very, very simple. You're going to need a bowl. Now, if you have seen, can you please stop moving around? The dog is really restless today. She's been outside, so don't worry. You need a bowl, and if you've seen any of the kimchi making videos, well, you really can't see the top of my head, can you? Kimchi making videos in Korea, they use bowls the size of a room. Now, I don't have a bowl that big. If you're wondering, this is like generally how big the bowls are, because obviously they're making like a lot of kimchi per household. So they use like industrial bowls. Now, I actually do have a set of professional kitchen industrial metal bowls. However, they're still not the same size as the ones that these people use. So this is the biggest bowl I have. And this is giant. This is the size of my body. I mean, that's not true, but you know, this is the bowl that I'm using. So we're going to use that. And the first step is to cut off the stems. hairy bits at the bottom, done that. And it doesn't say this, but I would also cut off, if you're using this green onion, as in the ones grown in the UK, I would also cut off the top, because the top bits of the green onions can usually be a bit like dirty and wilted and withered and stuff, so cut that off. Right, the second step is to get rid of any of the outside layering that is dirty or damaged or stuff. So like, I mean, if I was cooking with them, I'd still use this part because it's alright, but we don't want this. So this is actually 2 bunches of spring onions that I picked up from the shop. This is not going to make a lot of kimchi because we are going to get rid of half of the stuff, just getting rid of the manky bits. So yeah, but I've been wanting to make kimchi for a while, and I buy kimchi like in jars and stuff, but I've never had homemade kimchi, and the kimchi they have in Korea looks like really delicious. Because I really love kimchi fried rice. Now, I think the issue I'm going to run into here is obviously these are not the same kind of green onions that you should be using, so they probably aren't going to be long enough to, because what they do in green onion kimchi making videos is it like wilts almost when they put the sauce on, and they can wrap it like, see, I've just broke that. Okay, but I'm not expecting this to turn out brilliantly. I just thought I'd give it a go. So, one day I will make my own kimchi, like actual kimchi. So, alright, so let's leave that to one side. So this is 2 bunches of green onions. Hardly anything. And this bowl was probably too big. So now the next step, we need to wash them. We've just taken off the outside dirty leaves, and now we're going to wash them to get rid of the dirt on the inside. So I've got a bowl of water here. I'm just going to wash them. I'm really sorry if you're watching this and you are Korean and you're probably going, what the hell is this idiot doing? My deepest apologies. I'm probably offending so many people. So I'm going to hate about green onions is they're so hit or miss with the amount of dirt that's on the inside. Sometimes you can get ones that are like pristine on the inside. There's a bit of dirt in there. And sometimes you can get them and they're just like completely full of like muck. It's like when they picked them, they just move them around and like shove them in the dirt and stuff. You just think to yourself, I'd rather not eat dirt, if that's alright. Alrighty, now we just get some tissue, because this table is completely covered in water. We have our stripped and clean green onions heart, and now we're going to make the seasoning paste slash sauce. So what we're going to need is 4 tablespoons of gochugaru. This is Korean red pepper flakes, and use this wisely because it's very, very, very spicy. In fact, I'm using like a lot here. These are actually dessert spoons. These are not, oh dear. Dessert spoons are bigger than tablespoons. So I'm going to use 3 instead. Right, okay. 4 tablespoons of fish sauce, or in my case, soy. Again, I might just put 3, this is bigger. Oh, are you joking? I've just spilled it everywhere. I'll just do, oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay, just, I need to get another tissue now, I don't know. 2 teaspoons of sugar. I don't have like hardly any sugar left in here. One teaspoon of grated ginger. Here we go, this is the ginger paste that I have. I don't have grated ginger, I either had chopped ginger or ginger paste. So we're going to go with ginger paste. Can't squeeze any out there. Not a huge fan of ginger, not gonna lie. I suppose I won't be able to taste it that much in this. Oh, ew. Ew. Oh, that's strong. Oh. I don't like ginger. This looks like toothpaste. 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay. That's too big. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. Oh, that smells like cannabis. Why does that smell like weed? Okay. Okie dokie. Now this does not call for salt up. Right, mix all the seasoning ingredients in a bowl. In a large bowl, gently rub the seasoning mixture all over the green onions and coat them evenly. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. This is not going to be a very long video. Actually, the seasoning paste looks quite like it does on videos and stuff, so that's good. There we go. I wasn't going to use gloves, but I'm looking at this mixture and thinking, I ain't having it on my hands, so gloves it is. I mean, everyone's got gloves in their house nowadays. I don't know whether they still do, but they used to. We're going to take some of this paste and rub it all over the green onions. This looks a bit wrong. This feels weird. Just feels really weird. Ew, feels really gross. Ew. It does say to be thorough, but I'm really like having trouble touching this because it feels really disgusting. Now it says that, oh, I'll just drop some. It says that you can eat this straight away, or you can let the flavour develop for 2 to 3 weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try some in a minute once I've finished, and then on the next ramen talk after that'll probably be about 3 weeks-ish, I will taste it then, because that will mean it will have fermented for about 3 weeks then. This is really disgusting. Like, this is a family day. People like take days off work to do this. I think most families do it around the same time, to be honest. When kimchi's when cabbage is in season and stuff in Korea. I'm not an expert, so don't hold me to this. But they literally take a whole day, have buckets and buckets of this paste, and they just spend all day rubbing it all over the cabbage, and then they let it ferment, and then they've got literally kimchi for like a year. So, and I'm pretty sure like this is tradition for like every household. I don't know. Well, I was going to say I don't know a single Korean, but I don't know a single Korean. I don't reckon that there's many Korean households that doesn't have kimchi in their house. It's very ew. Hang on me. What to do? Now I'm hoping that I can do this quickly because I don't have the hands to restart the camera when it resets. So, oops, that's just broken half. Actually, this is kind of fun. This is kind of fun. It's a bit disgusting, but kind of fun. Yeah. Oh my god, it's flicking everywhere. I reckon I'm doing this like proper, like really rubbishly. Feel free to absolutely annihilate me in the comments because I deserve it, let's be honest. So this is what it currently looks like. I'm going to take my gloves off now. Can't take my gloves off. It's in my teeth, the gloves are in my teeth. We've just finished. Can you see? Just finished applying all the paste to the kimchi, to the green onions, and we're going to taste it now. So as I said, I'll taste one now, and then I'll put it in a Tupperware box, let it ferment for 2 and 3 weeks, and next Roman Talk we're going to try fermented stuff. So I'm going to try a small piece. Just a small piece. Okay, this piece looks good. Okay, that is not bad. That's so nice. Tasting what this paste is nice. This paste is nice. Oh. So I suspect that as you let it ferment, the onion acidity and like sharpness will decline a bit, and the flavour of the paste will become more incorporated into the green onion. As it is right now, it's still very, very oniony, as in green oniony that is, but the paste is actually very nice. It does smell overwhelmingly gingery, but it doesn't really taste gingery, it tastes more spicy and garlicky. So I'm very pleased with this, so I am going to go before I ruin it. I've made a right mess and I haven't really done anything. So thank you very much for watching me make green onion kimchi. Well, attempt to make green onion kimchi anyway. I would say it was a success in that I haven't vomited basically from the taste, but not a success in the fact that I probably haven't done any part of the process correctly. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and I need to clean up. Again, I really apologise for any Koreans. I didn't mean to offend you. I mean, I don't think it's not that bad, is it? It's not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna go.